and welcome to the Digitiser.
I hate you.
Let's just try that out.
What? You need to stop buying things off the internet.
I got this from Belgium on the internet.
You need to stop buying things from Belgium off the internet. What is it? It looks like something from Wacky Racers. You look like a Hanna-Barbera villain. You look like Secret Squirrel.
Yes, I do, don't I? He had a hat like this.
Just like that.
Yeah. I'd say, just try out a new gimmick.
So your new gimmick is you're gonna cosplay Secret Squirrel.
Yeah. Well, how did the Secret Squirrel music go?
Secret Squirrel, Secret Squirrel, oh, he's a nasty cat. Secret Squirrel, he's a man. And a squirrel and a spy. And he looks like a squirrel and he's got a tail and he fights Nazis.
It's weird how close you were to the actual theme.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Secret Squirrel.
You're
it's really
struggling,
hard,
aren't you?
Because I keep wanting to say Squeaker Squirrel.
Secret Cyril.
Secret Cyril. Oh, there's a show for
that
kids.
That could be my name.
Secret
with
Cyril.
This hat on.
Yeah.
So Digitiser presented by Paul Gannon and Secret Cyril. I've got another surprise for you. Do you want to see it?
Not from Secret Cyril.
Ready? I don't know.
Anything Secret Cyril. Oh, he's going to go in his mouth. Yeah. Yeah. It's a tongue. Yeah. You seriously need to take the card details that you have on eBay or Amazon. Just delete them, and then you can't do this stuff ever again. So, I mean, I'm putting the responsibility on you. I appreciate it's not your fault, but mate, you're like a hoarder. You're like you've turned eBay into a charity shop, and you just go in and you fill a bag up with stuff you see on eBay, don't you? And you get these stupid hats, and your stupid little tongue, and your fart machine, and your dead animals. Yeah, look.
Do you know what this came labelled as when I
if the word sex are involved in this?
No, it said horrible trick.
Right. What you could do though is have it out and then get a stapler and go click click.
Yeah. Anyway, what should we talk
about?
about?
Put it on the end of your penis.
Coming out the end.
Yeah, coming out the end. And then put googly eyes on it, and then call it Secret Cyril. There we go. So, anyway, after all that, we are now talking about one of our ingenious finds. What have you bought?
Maniac. I don't know the next line.
On the floor.
And
she's dancing like she's never danced before.
It's a shame you say that.
It's that film about the sheet metal worker who's also a stripper.
Oh, Flashdance.
Flashdance, yeah.
Ah.
And then she has the chair, and she does that, and then she pulls a toilet cord, and the toilet drops.
just like the system hits on the chest.
Breaks the chest, shatters into all.
I really hurt myself then.
And a couple of poo-poos on her belly. Flush dance.
Oh, I was going to say it. You beat me to it. Damn it. I was that close.
That's what she said.
No, we.
Well, we had a lot of fun this week on Digi, so thank you and join us next time.
Oh, dear.
That's what these videos will come to.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Hours of this, and then we go, and a toy. Bye.
Look this up on Wikipedia.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a thing on the side. I am Maniac.
Yeah, read it. This is bizarre.
Can you do special effects on my voice?
Yes, right. I'll do them now.
I am Maniac. My heart, if I have one, is a microcomputer. I convey intelligence, visibility, and audibly.
I convey intelligence visibly and audibly.
Like me.
2 of 4 players match wits against my fiendishly clever, infallible computer brain. Beware, I am tricky, and I am, above all, a sore loser. If you start to score too high, I become paranoid and increase the level of difficulty. Do you dare challenge me?
No, with no question mark on there. Did you like having your voice altered then?
I did. I guarantee that what I've got in my mind is not what you've done to my voice. I'm going to sound like Jimmy Cranky, aren't I, when it comes out?
Yeah. So this is interesting, and it has a very important link to the history of video games.
How so?
How so? It was created by Ralph H. Baer the creator of video games, the inventor of video games.
That's a bit of a broad statement. That's like saying it was invented by Arthur P. Smith, who invented communism.
I don't think it was Arthur P. Smith.
Well, I don't know who invented communism.
I think you maybe need to look up your
But what I'm saying
world
is,
history.
I'm thinking he might have been a small part of what became known as communism. And so in the
Arthur
same
P.
way,
Smith.
this guy didn't invent video games, but he invented a small part to which became known as the video game industry.
What was the P stand for? Potato.
No, it stood for programming.
Because they program all their people to be drones. Lovely cup of coffee.
Ooh, in me Harry Copper nub.
Yeah.
Harry,
Do you remember
Harry
those
Copper
books,
nub.
the Harry Copper?
Harry Copper and the Sorcerer's Sword.
Happy Copper.
If you don't get my Harry Potter references, then there is something seriously wrong with you.
Oh, is that what it said on there? I thought it was a load of quotes from the film.
No, it says seriously wrong with you.
That would be weird if that was a quote from the film, if Harry Potter has said it himself.
Yeah.
If you don't get my Harry Potter references, there's something seriously wrong
Don't you remember that in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Yeah.
Where at the end, Voldemort and him are facing off. And Voldemort goes, "You're gonna die." And Harry Potter goes, "No, there's something seriously wrong with you." And then Harry Potter goes, "Mug, only available at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour."
Have you been there?
No.
No, it's
I'd
good.
like to go.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's worth going.
Do they have rides or is it just walking around the set?
No rides.
Oh.
We went at Christmas and they made it snow outside with
Devilry. Satanist worship.
There's a man throwing handfuls of fake
I like that.
snow.
Anyway, Maniac. So
This Maniac.
Cyril P. Smith.
Yeah, invented by Ralph H. Baer, who invented the Magnavox Odyssey.
All right.
Okay, I think that gives him a fairly.
No, it doesn't mean he invented video games, though, does it?
Yeah, well, okay. He's considered. His nickname is the father of video games.
Yeah.
That's what people call him.
Yeah, but anyone could call him. It doesn't mean I could call you the godfather of
Soul.
yeah, the godfather of soul, not music but fish. You know, the godfather of soul.
Fish. All right. Well, I could call you the godfather of place.
This isn't working out. This section, is it? Should we open this up? I want to see it.
Well, it's fish.
I just realised, by the way, you know what? I like fish. He's one in Marillion. That's a good gag, isn't it? I've also got another good gag that I came up with very drunk last night.
Is it a Marillion joke?
No, it's not. So we had this game where, like, you get given two objects and you got to make a gag out of it.
Yeah.
We'll get to this eventually. Don't worry. Right.
We'll
Someone
do it
said,
in the next video.
Yeah. Someone said oven and horses. Right. And so here was my joke I came up with on the spot. I think you'll enjoy it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I went to the Grand National last week and I saw all the horses lined up ready to race. But in one of the positions, there was not a horse. There was a little jockey riding an oven, right? And I was thinking, what's he doing? Yeah. What's going on here? Anyway, 3, 2, 1, bang, the horses race off and the little oven pots around. But after a while, it gets faster and faster, and suddenly the oven starts beating the back horses and then passing through the centre of the pack and then racing out to the front. And would you know it? The oven won the race. And I ran up to the little jockey afterwards and I went, "Mate, how did your oven win the Grand National?" He went, "It's fan assisted." It's a good joke, that. Might have been on drugs when I made it up. Maniac.
Maniac.
Yeah. Considering I made it up on the spot based on two random things I was given to try and make a joke out
Oh,
of.
let's do that now. Let's do a video of that.
All
We'll
right.
do Maniac next video.
All right, lobster, Atlas. It doesn't have to be funny. Doesn't have to be. You know,
right,
just has to work as a pun or a joke.
I say.
Yeah.
Why does my Atlas smell of lobsters?
I don't know. Why does your Atlas smell of lobsters?
Because it dropped in the sea.
There has to be some internal logic to it. Anyway, we're talking about the Maniac.
No. Okay, I'll give you two things.
All right.
I don't want to talk about Maniac. It's boring.
No, come on.
Right, two things.
Yeah.
Cactus and a pine cone.
And a pine cone. All right. So this. Okay, hang on. They're both kind of nature things.
You've established the rules of this game. I've given you two things. Make up a joke.
So, all right. So this pine cone walks into a fancy dress party, and he's got all these little spiked plants hanging around his neck. And his mate went, "Mate, that's a cacti." What did it work, didn't it?
What was my one again?
Your one was Atlas and Lobster. Did you hear that they've called a new island Lobster?
No.
Because it's got a crust nation. Shut up! At least I tried.
Well, no. Okay. Do you know why I didn't manage to do it? Because I came up with one and it was racist.
What,
okay?
racist?
So I came up with one in my head.
In your head.
And so I had to come up with another one very quickly.
You should still come up with it and then just edit it out, and then I'll see if I laugh or not. So obviously I can't affect this, so you can edit it out. It's all up to you, innit? Go on.
Why does
You know it's bad when he laughs.
Okay, why did fit my Atlas fit?
Go on.
Because there was a.
I hope he did edit that out or blank it, because it was highly offensive, and I can only apologise.
It wasn't that offensive.
However,
in fact, it didn't make sense when I said it out loud.
What I will say is now, if he doesn't give me £50, I will be tweeting and sending this raw audio out to the internet to prove just what a hate monger Biffo is. There, I'm sorry, I had to come to this.
It wasn't racist. It was at most mentioning.
At most, it was hateful to a large proportion of this planet. You wouldn't say that about Muhammad. Right. Anyway.
You're what?
Maniac.
Head attacks. What are they? Where do they come from? And who get they? I'm Dr. Tony Tiny Bell, and what I'm about to tell you could save someone's life. If you imagine your body is a city, then the heart is a mayor. He's fat and red and he goes bump-a-dump-dump, just like a real mayor. Whereas a mayor passes statutory legislation, your heart passes oxygen to the other parts of your body. When a real mayor stops working properly, the whole city stops working. Too many sausages, vigorous brown dancing. Can cause your heart to go funny. When this happens, a heart attack. The best defense against heart attacks is prevention, which I call MBD. M. Must be crazy to do wrong health things to yourself. B. Before you go to bed, leave out a treat for the heart attack elf. D. Don't have a heart attack, guys. Remember to look out for the 3 telltale things. H, B, C. H. Honking noise. B. Bad drain smell. C. Coloring light flashing on and off. Rush immediately to the victim assistance. Remembering the 3 rules. R, P, R. R. Rub some medicine on the end of a pestle. P. Place the pestle against the victim's lips. R. Rub the pestle back and forth. Write today for more information. And remember, check me out on eBay. I am selling the wheelbarrow that my late father used to sleep in, and I could really do with the cash.
Yeah, Maniac. Ralph H. Baer, the father of video games, invented this. Now,
hang on, father or grandfather? Did you say grandfather?
I didn't
before?
say grandfather before.
I don't know his lineage.
Do you know he Ralph H. Baer, not a real bear,
not a real H.
The Teddy Bear's Picnic. That would be good, wouldn't it? The Teddy Bear's Nick's licked.
Right, you're losing your fucking marbles right now. So, can I ask a question? Just get on topic, right? Did this come out before Simon or
Why?
not?
What are you laughing at?
Seeing that.
Yeah, you still got the hat on and it makes you look like an oaf. Did this come out before Simon or after Simon?
Wait a minute. I've got some other stuff to tell you, which is about Simon.
Go on. Hit
Because
me with
this
the
is a
information.
game that's similar to Simon
Yeah, Simon, if you don't know, that stupid paddle.
by
electronic
MB
game.
Games. You ready to have your mind blown?
Yes.
Simon by MB Games was also written by or made by Ralph H. Baer.
So he made both.
Yeah.
So what came first?
Well, what came first was the Magnavox Odyssey by Ralph H. Baer,
Right.
followed by Simon,
Right.
circa around 1978.
Okay.
Followed by this, which flopped because apparently, according to Ralph H. Baer, I found a quote by him,
Oh.
it was more complicated than Simon and nobody liked it.
Oh, so what is the
Yeah.
difference then?
He invented loads of stuff, Ralph H. Baer, most of it boring. I looked up on the US Patent Office. His most recent patent, he died in 2014,
Yeah.
was, I think, in 2008 or 9. And it was for a new type of dance mat for a game like Dance Dance Revolution. How about that?
It's a bit of a sad way to go, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your last thing basically being an aggressive twister thing.
Good
thing.
Twist a peg.
I don't know. It looks like this, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I'll take a
Take
picture.
pictures.
Look, and you touch these bits, depress,
Yeah.
like Simon's big buttons.
Not as pretty, though.
No,
Simon's
it's
a very
not. But I
pretty
like.
thing.
Look, it's got the retro sci-fi.
Yeah, no, I like that.
font.
But it's not as pretty as Simon, I will say that.
Yeah, I bet
It's
you
got
say it to all the Simons.
Yes, I do. Simon
Cadell. How Heidi.
Simon Bates.
I once, as a joke,
What?
I stole my neighbour's milk bottles.
Yeah.
I genuinely did this. I stole my neighbour's milk bottles, and then I stuck loads of little pictures of Simon Bates all over them, and put a note in the top for the milkman
What, so have you seen
that
Simon?
said, "No Bates today," and then I put them back on the outside their house.
Sign of madness. Right. This summarises the sequence of play. Complete details and scoring and Maniac's 4 challenges will follow. Please read complete instructions before you turn the game on.
Oh, well, don't tell us what to do.
Turn Maniac on. So your first thing to do is turn it on.
Well, there's an instruction for you. Turn Maniac on.
Please read
That's
all of-
probably never a good idea, is it?
I'm sorry, but if you're going to tell me to not do anything, don't turn it on until you read the instructions, and then the first instruction is turn it on, I'm going to be confused. I don't think he's much of a father of gaming. Right, turn it on. The number 88 will flash 3 times,
88.
accompanied by beeps. If the 88 does not appear, they may sign. They may.
Let's just turn it on.
All right.
I know we're breaking the rules. 88. Oh, I should
Right,
probably
that's
video
good. So that
this.
will cycle through the challenges. What the fuck is it doing? Right.
Oh, it's stopped
Now
though.
mine, it will go into action and flash the identifying numbers of the first 4 challenges.
Ah, 00.
God, it's noisy.
Well, these things always are.
These challenges consist
What's it
of 3
doing?
different... I'm trying to read it. Players respond to the challenge by pressing their paddles to score points. For instance, in Challenge 1, Musical Maniac, you must instantly react when a certain random series of notes and a light display suddenly stop. Right, Challenge 1. God almighty, no wonder people didn't like it. It's like having an aggressive Tamagotchi shout at you.
What noise did Simon make? It was just like beep.
Yeah, I think it only made sounds when you pressed it. Place your fingertips on the top centre of your paddle and concentrate.
These are the paddles.
This is for round 1, Challenge 1, Musical Maniac. 1 display is...
What's
One
going
dis-
on?
How do you pick the game?
I don't know. You've got the thing. Oh, I think I might have picked a game.
Maniac plays a series of random notes simultaneously accompanied by a flashing pattern that looks like this. It's the HH thing.
Right.
Suddenly, without warning, the
10.
beeps and pattern stops. Players race to press their paddles as soon as the beep stops. So basically, it's like, it'll go, bat, boot, bat, doot, that, doot. And as soon as it stops, you go, ugh!
Yeah, but if you just have your fingers on there,
Well, that's what it says, isn't it? You just got to do that.
That's-
But I
don't know what.
don't know. It looks like the Predator. You know, the Predator has a little
Yeah.
thing, and it goes, I'm
Be
going to
cool
blow
to
up.
watch it. Well, wear it like a sort
You
of
could
what-
just take a video of it.
Predator.
Yeah, you're like a West Country predator.
Jethro. What do you call someone from the West Country who has been sentenced to be hung?
I don't know.
Death row.
Oh, I like that.
It's all right, yeah.
It's all right, that.
I did a joke.
I'm going to turn it off and on again. 8, 8, 1. So I'm going to pick 1. Right, here we go. You
Right,
ready?
there.
Once it stops.
How do we know who won? I won!
You won. You got 2 points. And then I got nothing. And they got nothing. And they got nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
this is good, this. Let's do it again. Ready?
You won that one.
Hang on. Let's see what it says. You got 4 points.
I got 4 points.
I've got 4 points. They got nothing. Hang on, but how are you meant to get points?
I don't know.
2 points if you press within quarter of a second. 1 point if you're slower than that. No points if you're just too slow. Here we go.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to do it a bit slower this time. So you go fast.
All right.
Right, so now we'll see.
I won again.
5.
4.
4. I see. I wasn't fast enough.
Clever.
Ah.
I'll tell you what I don't like. These.
The noise?
Well, apart from the noise, these are really spongy. There's no tactile.
Yeah.
If they had a nice click to them, you know, like when you used to get Ludo and press the thing in the middle.
Yeah,
for
the frustration thing. A pop.
Oh, frustration. That was it.
So,
Yeah.
Sounds Abound, Challenge 2. It plays a bunch of random noises at different speeds. The sequence stops. Marching lights and a beep comes on at a steady, even pace. Players press the paddles when the number of beeps and lights equal number of notes in the challenge.
That sounds really complicated. Ralph H. Baer
Yeah.
just got a bit too carried away, didn't he? He
Look
was like,
twice.
"Oh, people love Simon. People must want more like this, but more complicated."
Maniac creates a pattern of light accompanied by a beep. Next, 3 more random patterns are displayed in succession. One of the 3 patterns may or may not be the same as the original pattern. Players press paddle when the original pattern is repeated, not when a separate pattern is played after the original pattern. The original pattern is not repeated. Players press paddles after the 3rd pattern disappears. It's fucking complicated, isn't it?
I tell you what, Ralph H. Baer was.
What?
He was a maniac.
Oh.
Wah!